Like most Americans, you've probably been to President's Day sales and snapped up some bargains. But while people are familiar with this 3-day weekend, many aren't sure how it started. Did you know that the official name of the holiday is actually Washington's birthday? Although it's more commonly called President's Day, the official name of the federal holiday hasn't changed. And that tells us more about this holiday's origins. America's first president, George Washington, was born on February 22, 1732, at Pope's Creek Plantation in Northern Virginia. George Washington is considered to be the most trustworthy and honorable president to have ever served. He was the general and commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolution, which is when the United States won its independence. In fact, Washington is called the father of his country. Not long after his death, people began to celebrate the great man's legacy. Often, this took the form of buying memorabilia such as pottery and prints with his image on them. 100 years after George Washington's death, Congress formed a committee to arrange parades and festivals in the president's honor. Around 50 years later, Washington's birthday was designated a public holiday for all federal workers. At the time, the holiday was held on his actual birthday, and it was the first federal holiday to honor an individual's birthday. Later, in 1968, Congress passed a law called the Uniform Monday Holiday Act. The act moved several federal holidays to Mondays in order to create more 3-day weekends. Washington's birthday was added to this list of holidays. The day chosen to celebrate his birthday was the third Monday in February. This day honors both George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, whose birthday is on February 12th. The holiday always lies between their actual birthdays because the third Monday in February can never be later than February 21st. It's now become customary to use this holiday to honor all presidents, including George Washington. As such, the name President's Day is most often used. So, how do many Americans celebrate this day? Former presidents have libraries built in their honor, which people can visit. Each presidential library contains mementos of special events and decisions that president made while in office. The libraries function as museums, where members of the public can study a president's documents and artifacts. As far as possible, political opinions are kept out of it. Rather, presidential libraries are an opportunity for study and discussion. Many people visit presidential libraries during the President's Day holiday. To mark the day, there may be speakers, music, videos, and special displays. Presidential home site tours are another popular option. These informative sightseeing tours are run regularly and are a great way to learn about a former president during this holiday. Even if you don't have the opportunity to visit a presidential library or tour the home of a former president, you can take a few moments to reflect on the legacy left by the many great presidents of the United States.
If you liked this video, you can find it and so many more at ClickView.net. Sign up for free today.